everyone, it's Maddie.
I'm Bea and welcome to day 1 of the BookTubeathon.
We have lots of reading planned, but also we're hosting the Twitter sprints from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m, so that'll take up quite the majority of our morning, so we're not really sure how much reading we're going to get done there. Our track record hasn't been perfect when it comes to reading during sprints.
Weather permitting, we're also hoping we can read our one book outside, so let's see how well we do with that.
Now we're all ready to start the day, but we're having a few technical difficulties with the Twitter because the username and password aren't matching, and so we've messaged Ariel, so hopefully that will all get sorted out before our sprint starts in about 40 minutes. Until then, we're going to start reading, and it feels really weird to be picking up a book because it's so early, and I can't believe it's the BookTubeathon. That hasn't really clicked for me yet. So Bea and I have decided to dive in straight to a novel, and I'm going to go with Revel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. This is the last of my Yalk TBR that I have left. I'm finally prioritising this one because we've only got a couple of days until we're going to Yalk, which is crazy.
So I'm going to be starting the BookTubeathon by reading No Filter by Orla Collins, which was not on my BookTube TBR, but it's one that we hauled very recently and the author is going to be at Yalk, so hopefully I can get this one done today.
So we're now under 5 minutes away from our sprints beginning, and it seems really great because this is the earliest we've ever done sprints.
We have TweetDeck out to schedule some things because we get to host a giveaway for Maud by Melanie Fishbane, and there are giveaways going on through all of the Twitter sprints, so that's just more motivation to get involved.
So we're just about to tweet out our very first tweet introducing everyone to us as the hosts of this sprint, and then telling them when we're going to be doing our first one, which I think is going to be 5 minutes past the hour. I'm so excited.
I have read 2 pages of this, and I'm pretty sure in the next 2 hours I'll only be reading another 2 pages.
And I've read 30 of Revel in the Sands, but I'm sure it'll be the same thing. We won't get a lot of reading done. So let's get to it. So this is our first tweet, bringing a Connie throwback from, I think, last year or the year before that even. This year we have BookTubeathon open on our phones so that we can take pictures of what we're reading and send those as well. So the BookTubeathon is open on so many things. And the first sprint has started and I haven't even picked up my book yet. This is normally how it goes, that we just keep an eye on the Twitter for the first while, and then when we get into longer sprints we'll actually get a chance to get some reading done. A few people saying that they've already finished their first book and their second, and someone's on to their third already, which is kind of crazy, and I'm hoping they're from Australia because otherwise that's insane. Our plans for today are mostly to get our graphic novels done and one of our Jacqueline Wilson books, so hopefully we'll be able to read 3 books really quickly, but we decided to start with our novels because they were the longest and probably the hardest to get finished.
Okay, so I obviously didn't think when I tweeted out the picture of the 2 books that we were reading and then I tagged the authors that they would get like almost 100 at replies from it, so I've gone on our Maddie and Bea account and apologised for any inconvenience.
Whoops.
And
an emoji. Yeah, classic. So we're going for another sprint, but it's going to be longer this time, so hopefully people will get more of a chance to read, and we'll actually get a chance to read because this book hasn't left my side since we started. Rory Gilmore has made her first appearance. She always turns up whenever we're on the BookTubeathon, but this time she is with a friend. This is potentially the best thread we've ever had. Oh no, we've been spamming authors this whole time. So it's 11:15 and it's time to announce our giveaway. We're giving away a copy of Maud by Melanie Fishbane, which is kind of like a retelling or inspired by Anne of Green Gables.
So we just need to wrap up on the sprint and then we can post this. And to win, all they had to do was post a picture of the spine of the book they were reading, and we were happy to accept any. Pretty, plain, cracked, all acceptable. It's shocking, it's been like an hour and 20 minutes and I've read 2 pages.
So now it's time to announce the winner of our giveaway, and we went on a random number generator as always and just scrolled down on the replies until we got to the one that was chosen, and we're just tweeting the winner now, so hopefully they'll respond soon and they'll get the book. We're into the last 5 minutes of our sprint and I can't believe it's nearly over. It feels like we've been on the Twitter for like I don't know, 10 minutes or something. And our last sprint of the day, just thanking everyone for participating because it's been so lovely, this twin takeover.
And we're closing it out with 103 new notifications.
And again, we just want to say thank you to anyone that participated, whether you were there for the whole 2 hours or only for 2 minutes. We're really proud of all the reading that you did, even though we did very little reading.
Yeah, I read like 20 pages myself, but hopefully with Jessie the Reader sprints later on this afternoon, I'll join in and get loads of reading done when I'm on the other side of hosting.
We'll make sure to update you on our reading progress throughout the day, but for now, it's time to get lunch.
We've just had lunch and now we're going to test going outside to see if the weather is okay. So it's blue sky and it's not cold, but there is a bit of wind, but we're only reading graphic novels out here, so we should be able to do it okay. So we picked uncomfortable chairs and when it's quite windy, so hopefully we will get through our graphic novels very quickly. Maddie has gone for
Archie Volume 1.
and I'm doing Paper Girls Volume 2. Ooh, the wind did it for me.
It's gonna catch it. I am now close to the end of Paper Girls and some dark clouds are coming over, so we might want to hurry it up. So I just finished Archie Volume 1, which was my outside read, and the sun is really creeping up on me. I'm right by the house, so I think it's time to go inside. So we came in from outdoors and started reading our second graphic novels, and I'm just lying on a rug because I'm pretty tired. We woke up like a little bit later than we usually would, but I was really discombobulated, and we were watching the penultimate episode of Love Island on TV because that's all we've been watching for the last like 6 weeks. So I just read the 4th volume of Lumberjanes. I'd say I liked it better than the 3rd one because it felt like there was a really consistent plot running through it, and I also loved how prominent Jen was in it because she's normally such a background character. And I recently read the little middle grade novel of Lumberjanes, which was called Unicorn Power. I thought Barney was a new character in that, but they turn up in this, and it seems like we were familiar with them from the 3rd volume as well, so I'd just completely forgotten their existence. But it was really sweet to see them in this comic too. Get back to Rebel of the Sands now.
And it's my turn to read Archie. I'm quite a way through. I think I'm on issue 5. And I'm 3 chapters into it because it's kind of cool how it's set up into these tiny divisions. It's very different to the show. I don't know how much you've already said about it, but I guess it's more contemporary and the show's trying to do this like thriller mystery vibe, so it's interesting and the characters are definitely more archetypes in this. So my plan is just to finish it and then move back to No Filter, which I only read like 20 pages of. So I've moved on to reading No Filter by Orla Collins again, and I am 132 pages through whilst Maddie edits the video.
And my reading update is I'm at 180 and this book is 360, so I'm still doing good to get this done. And so that concludes all of the reading that we managed to do on Monday.
I only have 150 pages left of No Filter.
And I have exactly the same number of pages left in Rebel of the Sands. So if we don't update you tomorrow, just assume that we finished them and we actually did what we set out to do.
In previous years, we've given more opinions on the books we've read as we've been reading them, but this year, because we can't really join in and we don't know how much reading we're going to do at the end of the month, we'll actually get to do a wrap-up for the BookTubeathon, which we haven't done in quite a few times since participating.
Tomorrow is definitely a day that we'll manage to vlog fully, but then the rest of the week is a little bit rocky just because of Yalk, so we'll see what happens, but hopefully we'll be posting regularly.
We'll see you tomorrow, guys.
Bye!